Alright, so Assetto Corsa Rally update 0.5 is here, and honestly, this isn't just another patch with a few bug fixes. This is one of the biggest physics updates the game has had so far. Now if you looked at the changelog, you'll know it's full of words like slip angle, contact patch, load sensitivity. Unless you're an actual tyre engineer, that doesn't mean a whole lot. So let's actually just break down all 10 changes into normal human language. You'll actually notice when you're sending it flat out for a rally stage. Number 1, the racing line is smarter. The first change is the new ideal line system. Instead of following one narrow path through every corner, the racing line is now it opens up through wider turns just like a real driver would. It might seem like a small detail, but visually it makes the stages feel much more believable. Right now it's only available in Greece, but it'll be coming to more locations in future updates. Number 2, the tyre actually works together better with all tyres. This is a massive one. The developers have changed how the tyres create grip when you're cornering. Before, the inside tyre didn't really do a whole lot once the weight transferred to the outside of the car. Now the inside tyre contributes much more to your overall grip. So what does that mean for us? The car feels more balanced through corners instead of feeling like it's just hanging on by one overloaded tyre. Basically, expect the car to feel more planted without magically giving you extra grip. This is a huge one. Number 3, heavy landings and compression feel more stable. Next up is load sensitivity. Again, fancy words. In simple terms, the game now handles big weight transfers much better. Think heavy braking, or landing after a jump, or smashing into a compression at ridiculous speed. Previously, those situations could sometimes feel way unpredictable. I'm sure we've all felt this before in previous versions of the game. Now the tyre reacts more naturally depending on how much weight is actually sitting on it. So when you're absolutely sending it through a rough stage, the car should behave more consistently. I've actually noticed this quite a lot. Number 4, every surface has its own personality. This is one I'm really excited about. Instead of one generic tyre behaviour being stretched across every terrain, each surface now has its own dedicated physics settings. So gravel, tarmac, mud, snow, each one can now be tuned independently. This means every rally location should slowly start developing its own personality instead of just feeling like the same grip level with a different texture. This is awesome. Number 5, camber finally matters more. If you've ever messed around with the suspension setup, you'll know camber is one of those settings that most people just copy from somebody else. Well, now it actually matters more. The amount of grip you get changes depending on both the camber angle and how much load is on the tyre. So suspension setup isn't just about copying someone's fast setup anymore. You'll actually be much more rewarded for finding something that suits the stage and your own particular driving style. Number 6, too much camber can actually hurt you. This build, it builds on the previous update. Before you could get away with running some pretty aggressive camber settings. Now, if you overdo it, you'll actually lose braking and acceleration grip. So yes, the car might rotate nicely, but you'll pay for it when you're trying to put the power down to stop the car, or just stopping the car in general basically. It's another step towards making setups feel realistic instead of exploiting the physics. So we should probably get that across and get some of these cuts in these stages knocked out too, I reckon. Anyway, number 7, soft surfaces fight back. Now this one sounds really cool. They've added bulldozing effects. Basically, when you're driving through soft gravel, dirt or loose surfaces, your tyres now physically push material out of the way. So if you're sliding sideways too much, you'll feel more resistance. If your camber setup isn't ideal, that effect changes again. It's one of those subtle things that should make loose surfaces feel much more alive instead of feeling flat underneath the car. Number 8, high surfaces grip give you better feedback. The next update brings back stick slip vibrations. Again, scary name, simple explanation. When you're on high grip surfaces like tarmac, you'll feel more tiny vibrations coming through the wheel. It adds another layer of force feedback, giving you more information about what the front tyres are actually doing. For anyone running a decent direct drive wheel, you're going to notice this one straight away. I did, within the first minute. Number 9, loose surfaces feel more detailed too. It's not just tarmac, low grip surfaces have also received the vibration effects. So gravel, dirt and loose terrain should now communicate more through the steering wheel as the tyres dig into the surface. That's huge for immersion. The more information your wheel gives you, the easier it becomes to catch slides before they become massive saves. And the final update in the physics department, everything has been rebalanced. Finally. The developers have basically gone through the entire physics system and retuned everything. Surface grip, car behaviour, default setups. Pretty much the whole package has now been adjusted so all these new tyre changes actually work together. And honestly, this might be the biggest change of the lot, because instead of adding one new feature, they've rebuilt the foundation underneath all of them. So overall, Assetto Corsa Rally 0.5 isn't just about making the cars faster or slower, it's about making them communicate better, making every surface feel more unique, making setups matter, and making every stage feel that little bit closer to driving a real life rally car. I'm definitely keen to put some more hours into this update because on the paper, this looks like one of the biggest leaps forward the project has made so far. If you want to follow along for the journey, maybe listen in or hang out for some tips, tunings, just some pretty fast driving if I can, make sure to like and subscribe, really appreciate it, helps the channel a massive amount. And for everyone who's already been here, hanging around for the journey, appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are true legends. Have a good day, good night or good afternoon, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.